Hey guys, so I'm doing a cool little experiment. I ordered one of these AncestryDNA kits on Amazon, and dude, this thing got to my house in seriously, I think a day. Maybe I clicked buy on Saturday, but it was here on Monday. And the kit came with a little tube that was over here, and I have already spit in it and shaken the blue liquid inside it. So yay, this part's done. I'm sorry I didn't share the spitting with you, but that's gross. So on the other side of the tube it has like a code, and you have to register with AncestryDNA.com, which I had already started a free trial on there and found out tons of information already, which is so cool. I talked about it in my recent Wicked Recovery video, and if I think about it, I'll link that. But today's date is March 28th, and it's going to be a good 2 months at least until I get any information. So I don't think I'll release this video until that point. But filled up with the good spit, and then we're going to package it in this little bag and then put it in the mailer. And tomorrow I will pop this in the mail. When you log in and create your account, there's a little timeline, and they'll let you know when they receive it and when they start processing it and all that good stuff. And some people on Amazon, because there's several different kits, and I always read the reviews, and some of the reviews, most of them are good. There was like one or two that said it takes a really long time, which, that's fine. I don't need it by a certain amount of time. Yes, I'm eager, but I'm not gonna get all pissed off if it takes more than 2 to 3 months. After 3 months I might start worrying because it's supposed to take about 8 weeks or so. But they also said that it's gotten really popular, and it's kind of backlogged and all that. So the directions were over. What do the directions look like? Activate, which I did. Do that first. And then you you type it in, your little code, which is on the tube. You do the spit. Look how beautiful she is with her spit. It even has the bubbles. Isn't that sweet? Gross. Yeah, so you're supposed to get the non-bubble portion to the wavy line. I looked just like that when I was spitting into it. Very sexy. And take off the little funnel that it came with. Attach the cap that has this solution in it that turns it blue. It was like a science experiment. Do the little shake, put it in the bag, and pop it in the mail. We'll be doing the mail pop tomorrow. And then we'll find out soon, who my pantheon needs to be. That should be an added little extra there. It's like, okay, so who are your gods and gods? Oh, congratulations, Bridget. Or, oh, turns out, no. Others. Hey, who knows? I don't think I have any Greek and Rome in me, but who knows? We will find out, won't we? Alrighty, I will share it with you when I find out results. And until then, peace. Hey guys, it's Athena. So I just found out that my results are back from the DNA test. It is Mother's Day right now, so May 14th, And I don't remember right this second when I mailed them off, but I think it was in March. But I have the results and I haven't looked at them yet. I wanted to do this with you and I didn't want to wait. So I just dropped everything. I look like crap. I've just been doing yard work and enjoying this beautiful day today and suddenly got the results. So I have not looked at them yet. I'm a little nervous, but I've got my computer over here. And all right, so I'm looking at it. And how do you read this now? It's got pictures of people who I might be related to. And let me see if I can show, I don't know if I can show this stuff to you. All right, well, let's just click over here. View your genetic ancestry. So I'm gonna click, dang. Okay. I'm gonna move you. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna see if I can record this without showing my actual name. Look at that. Europe West. 34% Irish and 4% Great Britain. So Europe West. Okay. 58%. That's a lot. And then over here, let's see, how do you do this? I knew I had tons of North Carolina. Wait, let's go back up here. If I go back up here, more regions. I struggle with the confidence, but very cool. So when you click over here, 58%. Okay. And that's cool. And this is another little thing where it breaks it down. So kind of bummed that there's no Native American, although I knew there wouldn't. I knew the chances were very small. But I still think I would have been excited to have a little bit of that. That's it. Dude, I'm not as mixed as you would think. I do wish Europe West was a little more specific, though. Early settlers of eastern North Carolina. Yeah, I had people on the Mayflower, so I knew that part. So this was a little anticlimactic probably for you guys, and kind of for me. I think the most exciting part that came out of this is I've had a draw to Ireland since forever, and I always have felt like I have I feel a pull to Ireland, and like I want to get there, and the music, and even when I meditate, sometimes I visualize like being there. And so it was validation, but even that, it was only 34% Irish, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. I think the whole vagueness of Europe West, 58% Europe West. I kind of knew that, ish, you know. It also, I guess another thing is, it did rule out, apparently, anything else in terms of Native American, which, I didn't think so. I had people on the Mayflower. We've been pretty securely nestled in the South since we arrived. Like, I could do the cool little, see if you're related to anyone from Salem witch trials, but I don't even need to bother. I mean, I might do it out of curiosity, but I know I would be shocked. I feel like we came over, we got settled in North Carolina, and that's where everyone stayed until like the last 50 years, where people started to leave. My dad left and went to Tennessee, and that's where he met my mom, and that's where I grew up. That's where my family still is. So we're kind of like homebodies. We come, we stay, we don't move around too much. It's funny, I feel a little bit disappointed, and I don't know why. I think I was hoping it would zone in more specifically. That whole vagueness of this area doesn't give me quite what I was hoping for. I would love for it to be able to say, you know, 20% French, 10% German, you know, like zero in on it more instead of just, you're mostly blah. I already knew I was mostly blah. You can look at me. I am one pale chick. Don't got a lot of flavors mixed in here. Still, I'm glad I did it because I've been curious forever about this kind of stuff. And I don't know, I get a great satisfaction out of getting the percentage for the Irish. I really do want to go finally visit Ireland and Scotland. My sister, I will say, she also, we connected recently over, we both have that draw to Ireland. And I didn't know she had it too, that we hear the music and it moves us kind of spiritually. I was really surprised that she's the same way. And so I think at some point in the future, maybe when our kids are a little bit older, I would love to take a journey over there with her and stay for a while. And honestly, sometimes I want to just set up shop and stay. Of course, I haven't even visited yet, so how about I don't plan on moving until I actually see what it's like over there, because I am definitely guilty of having a romantic vision of things and being a complete fool when it comes to reality. I know things aren't like they are in my imagination. So anyway, thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope it wasn't terribly boring. I am very excited to see how his results turn out, because his enthusiasm towards the project just is contagious. So I'll link Alex's channel below in case you're curious, but I'm sure most of you already know who he is. His YouTube name is something like Wonder Weirdness something. I need to look it up, and I need to memorize that so I don't do this. But I'm just gonna say www Alex. That's our boy. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear what your results were if you have ever done this DNA thing or anything similar, because it really is interesting. It is something kind of spiritually fulfilling with searching for your people and finding out your background. I have really enjoyed working on the ancestry.com. I have found out a lot of stuff. I will say some of it is very disappointing, but not surprising, because if you think about it, my people have been in North Carolina since 1600, the early 1600s, and my people had slaves, and I'm not proud of that. That's a shame that I would carry, and I'm going to do some thinking about that, and what can I do to honor those people who will always be nameless, because on the census reports that you can look at, it doesn't say any of the slaves' names. It just says how many male, how many female, and I will never be okay with that. And it is upsetting to know that that's in your history. How I digest that and how I go forward with that is I fight for people's rights. I work every day to teach children about equal rights and about respecting people no matter who they are. And so going forward, I mean, I'm happy that the racism that was in my family that I can remember from my grandparents, it's gone. As far as I know, my sister and I both, we don't ascribe to that at all. Our children don't. This is ending up on a weird, awkward tangent. So on that note, I will bid you adieu and hope you're doing well. Take care, guys.